They went 2-1.
And should have won the first game.
Okay, so I'm telling you,
ruined by a ref.
This is ridiculous. I mean, this is a bullshit call, right? I mean, there's no doubt about this.
Yeah.
The first game, Samoa A, USA selects. You know, if this red card doesn't happen, does USA win? I don't know. They got a good shot. They give up 3 tries right after this red card happens. Do we have the video on this?
Yeah,
This is what they said was a red card offense on Hanko Hermeshes. He's the guy not in blue, right? He's being squished down by 3 blue shirts, 3 Samoan guys. There we go, squishing him down. And he just says, "Get away from me."
I mean, he kind of pushes out of his hand,
Yeah.
but normally you see, you know, in rugby, if you've got an open hand, that's normally a
huge.
yellow at
Right.
best, right? And like the reality is, what they call it, like to call it in the UK, a rugby incident.
That's nice, a rugby incident. Now, there should have been a penalty for a bunch of guys holding him down and lying on top of him.
But that happens in every. I mean, that
That's true.
situation when you're getting pressed on
Yeah,
the face, pressed on the neck, whatever, that happens probably 100 times a game.
True.
Right.
True.
And the amount of times that people push off or hit them in the face or whatever. Sometimes they throw a punch and they don't get sent off.
Right. And they say, just swinging some handbags. Right. It's like, guys, there was nothing in it, and there was nothing in that. And the assistant referee comes in and says, punch him in the face, red card, completely changes the game.
Did they do a TMO at the time?
No. No TMO. And
Can you do a TMO for a red card? I don't know.
They can do a TMO for anything. I'd like to have a look at that. Yeah, sure. They can have a look at that.
Right.
But they didn't have the capability.
Yeah, I was going to so they didn't have it set up.
Another problem, World Rugby, because you have these World Rugby events, then suddenly it's like no TMO. There's a TMO for, France v Italy, but there isn't one for USA selects Samoa A. I realize it's lower level, but if you want it, get it.
It also looked like they hadn't sold any tickets to those games either. I mean,
like
did they just close the stadiums and play in behind closed doors? Or?
Well, this is all in Montevideo, so they came to watch Uruguay. I guess they're not interested in watching anyone else, which
right.
I don't blame them. But that was rough. What was funny though, normally you get a red card, you get suspended, right? You get one more game off, several weeks, whatever. Hanko Hermeshes was in the lineup the next game 4 days later, which means that they had a citing hearing, and they looked at it and said, "You shouldn't even gotten a red card. We're sorry. Continue on." And
can't take it back though.
Yeah, you can't take it back. He scores 4 tries in the final game against Canada. Yeah. Looks terrific, but it did cost them.
Yeah, he had a great game that last against Canada. I'd be amazed if he doesn't get picked up by a team somewhere in Europe or something in the next year or so. I mean, he's kind of the new breed of number 8s, right? Like the big, strong, but quick. He's a guy playing in Newcastle in the Premiership as well, very similar. Like these guys run like they're wingers.
Yeah, they thought about making him a hooker, which is interesting. He put on a lot of muscle. But he was on the USA Under-20 team as a 17-year-old. They had to get a waiver to put him on there.
Interesting.
He's born in South Africa, grew up in Nebraska. Good Nebraska boy, Hanko. So I don't know about the European qualification. That might be an issue. If he can qualify for a European passport, write your own ticket at that point. It really helps.